Hey, this here is Billy Bob Flywalker. I'm over here at my trucking company to tell you about some changes we made here. And it all revolves around the hamster and her, what we call mountain spring water business. So I'm going to show you a little information about that. And then I'm going to show you how we can take off a great big plane from our little runway here. So anyway, the hamster, she opened up a place over here at my trucking company. And her business just really took off. And so that's good. And she'd been hauling stuff out of here for a while, and we've been doing it on the roads and using helicopters. But problem is, if you look right over here by her station, by her shop here, the police done went and put a station in over here, right next door to her. So that does complicate things a little bit, but we're pretty ingenious about getting this spring water out to our customers because, you know, it does have tremendous health benefits. So anyway, what they did, Luke come over here and he put in a runway, and we didn't have really a whole lot of space for a runway, but we put one in that's 70 meters about. So that ain't very long, but I was over at Blue Angels Air Show watching, and I saw that Fat Albert, and that pilot took that thing off and landed it on a short runway. They called it combat takeoff landing or whatever. So anyway, I told Luke to get that baby fired up here, and we would do a little demo video to show folks how we can fly here. So he's going to go ahead and turn on your user interface so you can see what's going on here. He's using the HUD here to kind of make things more visual for you. So now you folks can see what's going on here, and you see he's got all four engines are fired up, and he's got the brakes set, and he's got the flaps at 40 degrees. Okay. So this baby will take off. If you look there at the HUD behind the tail there, it'll tell you our ground speed there, and I think when it gets to 14 meters a second, it'll start lifting off. So you're getting pretty close to running out of runway, but let's just see what's happened. So go ahead, Luke, and crank up them engines and get her up to 100%. Now once you get up to 100%, once you get off the ground, you can knock that down quick before you cross the sim crossing, kind of help you. But you can, in this baby, you can cross the sims at 100%. So, okay, so we're ready, and we ain't got no fancy ATC controller here or anything, so we can just take off when we're ready. We look and see if anybody's landing there. We don't want to crash into anybody, but so we go ahead and Luke, go ahead and release the brakes. There he goes. And he's up, and there he goes. He's off the ground. Okay, so he's bumping that throttle back down to about 75, which is good. As soon as he gets across the sim there, he can knock his flaps back up and put the wheels up. Go ahead and put the wheels up there, Luke. And there went his wheels. So now he's out. Seeing you're just one sim off this south channel here on Nautilus. So as long as them fellers there on that rental farm place don't block us, we're going to be good. But if they start blocking us, then we're going to have a battle with them. Those doggone guys, they want to put rental farms up. See, and if you look at that ground, they ain't done nothing to make any kind of improvements there, and they just stack rental places up in the air above it. I wish Linden Labs would do something about that, because that's just a disgrace to honest landowners here who want to make improvements and make it look like something. But it's all about the mighty Linden, and as long as they're making Lindens there, they ain't going to say anything to those people. I guess they ain't violating the TOS, but they're violating something. So you see there, Luke's got his mini map up, and he's got property lines set on it, which is really a good help. He taught me how to do that myself, and that really does help know where you're at. So we're just going to take a little sachet out here and swing around. Luke's gonna drop her down to 50% here. And then I'll go ahead and put them flaps back, and we can land with 20% flap. And go ahead and put them gears down, because when we start crossing back over to land, it gets a little hairy there. So Luke's got everything set. You notice we got the GTFO HUD on up there in the right-hand corner, but we didn't haul any freight on this one, because we just wanted to show you that you could take off and land on that short runway with this big hoss. Now, you can't do much driving around there on the ground once you get on the ground, because you crash into the buildings, but that ain't gonna hurt anything, because them wings are phantoms anyway. So you notice all them, the green, if you look down there at the bottom of that mini map, you see all them green arrows. That's all them bots on that rental farm there. So anyway, we're going to start our swing south here. Luke's getting her banked around for us. And I think this baby starts dropping at 35% throttle or something like that. But we're going to cut her back to 45 here. Luke, go ahead. Now, he put some good lights on that runway, so we should start seeing, we see the lights there on the runway already, which is good. That really is helpful, because we're still sim and a half out or so. And that's all depending on how you have your draw distance set. But anyway, we're moving right on down here. And the runway is about 54 meters, so till we get across that. So we're doing good, and I hope this all works good for us. Kind of floating there a little bit. Now we're going to drop to 30. I don't want to go too fast. Now we got a drogue chute on this baby, so I guess we are actually dropping at 40. Now we're going to 35, because we're getting near, and you ain't got much runway, so pull her up. We're crossing the sim there. Okay, oh yeah, we're gonna do it. Good one. But that's how you do it right here at Billy Bob's, and come on over and help us get some of this shine out. I mean, mountain spring water out. We got a lot of health clubs set up around the sims here, and a lot of people needing to be healthy here, so it does have amazing medical benefits. So contact me or Brandy if you're interested in being a pilot for us. Thanks for watching, and happy flying.